Proper Use of Life's Energy by the Beloved Maha Chohan. You have heard and read of the cosmic source of all life, and have contemplated that source as your I Am Presence. You have felt that source surging through you as the breath of life. The Holy Spirit of God is the animating principle of life, and as representative of the Holy Spirit of this earth, I stand as the cosmic dispenser of every atom of electronic energy which fills this universe in cosmic rhythmic waves. There can be no interference with this rhythmic pulsation, for all that lives depends upon the careful and steady release of this life energy through my own body. Man cannot comprehend the tons of cosmic energy which are released into this universe hourly and freely dispensed through the life streams of mankind. This energy is the life of God. It is my joy and responsibility to draw that life and send it forth in rhythmic pulsation through mankind, the nature kingdom, and the planet itself. My concern is to teach man the proper use of this life in thought, word, and deed, that he may unfold according to his divine plan, as he must render an accounting for his use of life. So I am responsible to the Father of all of the energy that is used on this planet, and I must return it one day in the same purity which the Father gave it to me. You can realize, therefore, how eager and desirous I am to have these chelas in physical embodiment become conscious co-workers with me in the cosmic powerhouse of the universe. My service is manifold and unlimited, and my gifts without number and without price. I can offer without limit the substance and energy for those who will be constant, ceaseless, peaceful, radiant physical expressions of my life and love. As you attend to your mundane affairs, by your every loving thought and kindly word or deed, you render my service amongst men. When you speak in the name of the Holy Spirit which is within my heart, the life energy of the Father rushes forth to fulfill the God command which you are issuing for the benefaction of the race or any part of life. Drawing light into the four lower bodies. Today we will study the mechanics that govern the inner bodies. Upon contemplation you will realize that the disintegration of the four lower bodies begins to take place from the first uncontrolled thought and feeling that is allowed to break the natural harmony of the vehicles that are provided the incoming life stream. Thus you will see that harmony is a prerequisite to drawing light. There is only one way for man to manifest that state which was enjoyed in the early golden ages, and that is to consciously draw the light into his four lower bodies, and that light will act similar to an electric charger as it flows into each electron, causing it to spin more rapidly in its orbit and gradually accelerating the vibratory rate of the lower garments. If sustained by conscious effort, this will bring the life stream to a state wherein discord and imperfection will no longer register. The purpose of drawing light consciously into one's body is to increase the vibratory action of the electrons by an added charge of power. As each electron spins around the central core of the atom to which it belongs, its increased vibratory action charges the contours of the body and the processes of your thinking and feeling. When this acceleration has taken place to a certain intensity, the slower vibrations of discord, dis-ease, and disintegration can no more attach themselves to the set of vehicles attaining the state of acceleration than a turtle could mounting a speeding car. Before man comes to the place where he may join the gods, he must master the vibrations of his bodies to a point where they do not create dissonance in their own or another's world. If you think before you speak and act before you feel, it will enable the elements of your bodies to return to their original beauty, harmony, and peace. Because as soon as the pressure of discord is consciously controlled, the life stream's natural state begins to establish itself, as the Holy Christ Self returns the electrons to their natural orbits of majesty and harmony. Transmuting impure substance by the beloved Saint Germain. One of the services of the seventh ray The violet ray is to help to sublimate and transmute the impure substance drawn into the force fields around the electrons in the emotional, mental, etheric, and physical bodies. Thus the individual redeems consciously all the energy he has drawn through the ages and used for experimentation. As in a carpenter's workshop, there are many shavings, much sawdust and other residue which result from his endeavors to produce a form of beauty. So there is in the aura and the world at large much residue which results from experimentation with the tools of creation, feeling, thoughts, spoken words, and actions. The good carpenter not only produces a beautiful piece of furniture, but cleans up his workshop as well. The good honest Chela, in the process of ascending into his God estate, has the use of the violet fire to clean up the residue of his experimentations with life, while consciously developing his own divine nature. This is balance, spiritual integrity, and mercy to the rest of the universe. Too long have the nature kingdom and the ascended host continued to transmute the residue for mankind. Now he has the way and means of making this personal transmutation of the energies for which he is accountable. At the same time, he thus qualifies to become an ascended being himself.